on a new 2-year, $60.2 million deal. Let's head right to Shefty, who's crawling out of his skin to talk about it.
Okay, we got a bigger one than that, Pat, that just came in. Jaelan Phillips, 4-year, $120 million deal with the Carolina Panthers. That just gets done. 4 years, $120 million on Jaelan Phillips. So one of the best pass rushers in the market. This is going to have some implications here because there are a lot of people in the pass rush market. By the way, the Wi-Fi in this room, Pat, is not working very well.
No!
I got to tell you something. I'm trying to get things out here. It's not working.
No way. It's 1,000 up, 1,000 down, Shefty. It might be your stuff, not ours.
Wow.
But on that note, 4-year, $120 million, $80 million in guaranteed. The Carolina Panthers say, how you doing? Keep it moving. I love Demo making the play. I love Tepper making the play. I like Canales doing his thing. They were close last year, started seeing success. They started filling up the stadium, and now they double down, and let's keep this thing going. Jaelan Phillips is an absolute monster heading to Carolina.
Yeah, without a doubt. And like Shefty said, I think everyone just assumed, like, oh, he's going to be going back to Philly no matter what. But this is the kind of move we talked about it all last year with Carolina as a good football team. These are the type of moves that you can envision them going from a good football team to a great football team. So what a splash from the start here.
Yeah, D-Butt, how do you feel about the Jaelan Phillips signing for the Carolina Panthers down there in Charlotte? We're starting to take football real serious all of a sudden.
Yeah, first-round pick when he came over to the Eagles.
Seriously, we're starting to take football real serious.
Yeah, they're going in. Yeah, he was dominant, and this is a premium position. You have one of the best cornerbacks in the league on that defense with J.C. Horn, and now you get a dynamic pass rusher and also a guy who's good against the run. So this is a huge, huge signing for the Panthers.
Hey, Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
That's a good football team. That's a good football team. Cheers to them getting that job done. That's going to be a boost to that entire building. Let's head over to the free agency fun zone. What are your thoughts on this move, Shregs? The Carolina Panthers are real, and Dano, that NFC South all of a sudden might be running through to Queen City, Don.
I got to tell you, humbly, I'm surprised. I thought he was going back to Philly, guys. I really did. I thought that was the plan, to keep their own guys. I didn't see the Carolina offer coming in. That's the beauty of the free agent frenzy. We do this for a living. We're on our phones all day long. Carolina is truly a surprise to me, and hats off to them for keeping it close to the vest. A major swing. Ejiro Evero, their defensive coordinator, one of the most respected guys in the league, also known for his defensive back. What do we got?
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Breaking news.
Oh, no.
Culture trading Michael Pittman.
Here we go.
Let's go!
Steelers.
Here we go.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl.
Here we go.
They got Pittman. It's in his name.
Here we go.
He'll die while playing the game.
Here we go.
The Colts lost him, now I'm a little bummed out, but it'll be nice to see what's it about.
Here we go.
Pittman
Yeah, it's awesome.
is headed to Pittsburgh.
Wow.
You guys are going to love him. I put out a tweet that said something along the lines of, hate the fact that we're going to be losing Michael Pittman because he has a $29 million cap hit, especially after what we had to do for Pierce and for Daniel Jones. And we assume Jonathan Taylor's going to want a new deal as well before he puts his hoodie on and stands during training camp and tears everything down. Now, Pittman, I would like to say a huge thank you to you. You were a pro through and through for this Indianapolis Colts team. There was a lot of rumors coming out about the way the culture was behind the scenes. People late to things, people doing this, people making business decisions. Not this guy. This guy would dive headfirst into a freight train if he had to make a catch or a first down for a team. We are very grateful for what he did for the Colts, and heading to Pittsburgh seems like it's on the up and up. Mike McCarthy's going to love this guy, and so are the Insers. He's a farmer. He doesn't talk much, and he balls. Alec Pierce obviously came into a role whenever Daniel Jones started playing quarterback that he was clearly the number one. This guy was our number one for the last few years. He's a weapon. Obviously, $29 million was a big piece of it for the Indianapolis Colts, and the Steelers pick up an absolute dog. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Steelers had plenty of cap space, so we're all good there. This is awesome. You look at Pittman, he's got a C on the jersey. He's a leader. You talked about how the locker room, Colts locker room, that he was a leader in there, in that locker room. And the big thing for the Steelers the last few years has been an issue with playmakers, okay? That's why they traded for DK Metcalf last year. He was great in that situation, but there was still no number two on that team. Right now, what? He was fine. Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry.
Watch it.
Whoa.
Not today.
I
Hey,
like
hey,
that, Debo.
hey, not today. Okay,
I like-
not
I like-
today.
I like where you're at.
So now they have DK, and then right now on the roster, besides DK, which is DK and Benny Skronik, who is one of the best special teams players in the league. But as far as wide receiver goes, we need another one. So now you have him, Pittman. Maybe you don't necessarily have to go get one in the first round now, or you still could. It just frees up some things that there's a legitimate number 2 now in Pittsburgh. It's going to be huge for Mike McCarthy, Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington.
What?
Uh-oh.
So is there a little heart that was sent back to you on you wishing somebody a happy free agency frenzy
Yeah.
and them saying a heart and you go, wait a minute. Maybe the Steelers are going to do something pretty big here in the first hour of free agency frenzy that Michael Pittman has been traded. I like this new Steelers.
Yes.
This new Steelers will make plays. This new Steelers will make moves. Will this new Steelers win? You
Who the
that's
hell's
kind
their
of,
quarterback? You
Don't
talk-
make-
what's everybody
Don't
yelling
yell
about?
quarterback.
Hey,
Who's on the ball?
Free agency fun zone over there has a lot of questions, I guess. Who's the damn quarterback, boys?
Well, I mean, if it's not going to be Aaron, the Steelers should sign Malik Willis, okay? So a couple things with Michael Pittman Jr. I think Kenneth Gainwell led the Steelers in catches last year with 73.
Yeah.
He's a running back. I believe they had the second fewest catches by wide receivers in the NFL last year. So this was a much needed upgrade at the guy opposite DK Metcalf. My guess is Aaron's going to play for the Steelers, but if he's got any word to them that he's not coming back and is going to retire, they would be the number 1 option for Malik Willis as quarterback now. So then you take Malik Willis, you pair him with DK, you pair him with Michael Pittman Jr., this offense has got a chance to be a decent unit, but I expect it to be Aaron.
Dano, we watched you put out a list of things that every team needs in the NFL. We obviously just assume you went to ChatGPT, copy-pasted it, put the tweet out, and said, these are my ideas. But you could have done it yourself. QB, wide receiver, running back-led team in catches. This is exactly what Mike McCarthy and Omar Khan thought as well, Dano. So maybe they're using the same research tool that you are.
No, it's just my brain. I did it on the plane ride last night. I had a Delta flight with no TV, so did it on the plane ride. This is what they
Glad you
needed.
toughed it out.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Did you get any peanuts, any water?
No eating on just water, just a bottle of water.
Biscoff
no eating.
cookie?
This guy doesn't eat. You see these pants? Look how
gross.
tight these pants
Yeah,
are.
jeez.
Hey,
Louise.
we've been checking out the hamstrings and the thighs, brother. They're kind of all blending into one. You look good out there, dude. I understand you're not eating any time, but let's get back to the Delta flight that you took last night. Thank you so much for doing that. Jeez, I know you had to do the entirety of it, but you go through every single team's list.
Hold on.
Oh, Dan, thank you so much,
Superhero.
Dan. Thank you.
This is also-
Did you push the plane down the runway to get that thing up into the sky? We appreciate you doing that, Dan.
This is also you who I texted last week saying, hey, how far is the airport from the Thunderdome? And you said, my airport or yours?
Okay, let's move on. That is a great question.
Yeah.
Two very different.
Yeah.
Two very different.
Opposite sides of the state.
Yeah, because one's real close, brother. One's pretty far. But you put in that list. That was one of my best texts of all time, I will say. Properly timed and delivered. But let's go through it. Wide receiver was something that you thought they needed. It's been a few years they've needed a guy. It feels like Pittman fits their culture very well.
Yeah, big time. He fits their culture. He also fits their size. Like, this is now 2 big-body, big-framed wide receivers. I would imagine Pittman's probably listed as a 6'4" guy. Obviously, DK is a big physical dude. So now you've got 2 big receivers in a conference or a division that has got Baltimore with a very good secondary, Cleveland with a very good secondary. So I like the fact that Pittman Jr.'s traded for, and it stinks that the Colts lose him, but this is a very good signing for Pittsburgh.
I would love to see them add a dynamic kind of space creator, a guy in space. I know they drafted Roman Wilson. Hopefully he'll be, healthy going into this year. But if you pair those big bodies on the outside who are going to be matchup problems week in and week out with the guy that can create, oh shit.